And how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Onward Master League cast between teams Animal House and Team G-Men, rather. Hope everyone is doing well today. This should be quite a matchup between rank number 9 and rank number 10 right now. Give me just a moment to get it set up and we will go through what we have in store for tonight. We do have the ban list coming in. Stand by for just a moment. Alright, and it does look like Animal House has banned. Quarantine has been banned by Animal House. And waiting on the second one. And then G-Men have banned Subway. And map number 1, we are going to be on Quarantine. Alright, so hope everybody is doing well. It looks like we are going to be getting into it pretty quick. So going to set up a couple cameras. If there are any audio issues, things like that, please make sure to let me know. I'm going to do my best to keep everything smooth and going well throughout this cast. We are just moments away from map 1, round 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we have made it into round 1 of map number 1. We do have Animal House versus G-Men. Right now, Animal House is ranked number 9 in the league, and G-Men are currently ranked number 10. This should be a very, very good match. We're going to be following Animal House as they approach on the Marsoc side, going for that Center Bazaar objective. We got Green Theft Auto. He's going to be pushing right up the middle, going straight into the Bazaar. Grenades already out. Go throw a lot of smoke. Get as much coverage as possible. Looks like we have a pretty tight objective defense. All of the Bazaar is covered. However, Green Theft Auto is able to get a pick very quickly in that central hotel building. The Kiot building. We do have a flanker, actually 2 flankers on this backside. I'm going to get a little bit higher vantage point. We do have a knacker. We do have Silent Knight, who is pushing along that northern wall. Swooty is going to be the one who's going to have to make the stop on that side. Swooty is actually pushed up into the smoke. He's going to try and get right inside those crates. It's a very good spot. He really can't be seen from behind. He should be able to hit anyone who moves directly at the objective. Chief Pineapple watching that back window, hoping to get sight on Silent Knight. Actually, I'm sorry, he's down in the courtyard. Green Theft Auto still holding that front bazaar, trying to find any picks that he can, and shots are out. Green Theft Auto does see 4-4 and takes him out. So we are down 2 G-men already. Animal House still on the push. Slow movement by Silent Night and Knacker. They're doing a great job. One staying on one side of the wall, one staying on the inside. That way if one goes down, the other can return. Now there's a grenade on Chief Pineapple's position. However, he is blocked due to a palm tree. Now, Pineapple is going to hear those communications. The smoke is going to be out. It bounces off the tree, and actually it is stuck in the tree. That smoke may not provide any cover at all. We do have shots on this backside. Green Theft Auto versus Biggie Smalls. Let's get over there pretty quick. Grenade is out. That's going to be in the center of the road. No, they're both still up. Looks like we got more action on this backside. Chief Pineapple and a Knacker, Silent Night, and Will the Wisp. All three. Biggie Smalls does take out Green Theft Auto. And Knacker pushes up. Take it out. Silent Night goes 1 for 1.
I got 2 back. I got 2 in the back. There's 1 in the back.
And Swooty takes out once. Will-O-Wisp gets a revive. Swooty, Biggie Smalls, last 2 on defense. They're in a bad position. However, Animal House pushes up and G-Men are able to clear the last 3 members all at once. And G-Men kind of out of position right there, able to get the first round. Very good stuff. All right, let's go over to the scoreboard, and that is going to be 1 point for G-Men. And while we wait for the next round, let's quickly take a look at those rankings. As I said, I believe I reversed it. It's actually Animal House who's in 10th place, G-Men in 9th place, both of which want to get up there in that Globochem beginners, danglers area. This is the first step to get there. Home team roster, you have Silent Night, Green Theft Auto, Steven, Will the Wisp, Box Toys, and a Knacker. And then on the away side, you have G-Men, you have Biggie Smalls, the man, 404, Chief Pineapple, Nightfire, I believe that's Peasley, Swooty, and Woofy Willie. Today, however, we are going to be seeing Green Theft Auto, a Knacker, Steven, Will the Wisp, Silent Night, all 4 Animal House. And then for G-Men, you got Swooty, Biggie Smalls, Chief Pineapple, 404, and the G-Man. We've had a few name changes, as you can tell. All right, and we are going to get back in. We do have the exact same objective as before. Little bit of a glitch there. No worries, everything seems to be straight away. Now, let's see how Animal House does in response. So, G-Men proving the tight defense seems to be the preferred method. But on offense, they're still staying tight together. Looks like they're going to send 4 north. Okay, Swooty does branch off. Chief Pineapple, don't quite know where he's going to be going. So we have 3 that are doing a far flank. They are going to be met pretty quickly by Will of the Wisp. Will of the Wisp with a quick push on defense. He's going to be able to see Biggie Smalls right here. He takes out 1. The G-Man makes it around, however. No, just Biggie Smalls. Just Biggie Smalls. I thought 404 was taken out too. Now, it looks like there was a trade. There was a trade, so Biggie Smalls and Will of the Wisp both out. Now, Will of the Wisp is actually a lot of fun to watch. He does like to push very heavy. I mean, on defense, he pushed basically halfway up the map, which is really, really fun to see. Now, we do have Swooty. Swooty's going to be over here under the scaffolding. He's going to hold that position for now. He doesn't know if there's anyone in this blue room currently or in the blue room hallway. So he's going to make that move pretty slow. See if he can't get eyes in that hallway and maybe get an eye on Green Theft Auto over here. We do have a grenade out. 2 frag grenades. Those are just blind frag grenades. Not able to find a target. Again, we still have 2 G-men pushing up that northeast side, and then we have coming up the southwest side, we do have Chief. So very, very wide flanks here. We have some smoke out the back. And we have some grenades from a knacker. Again, blind grenades from Steven and a knacker. Not going to find the target. All of the utilities being used very, very early by Animal House. Now, the good news about G-Men is currently everyone's pushing really slow. They can do a 4-sided push if done correctly. It's going to take a lot of cooperation. Very good grenade to actually bounce off the roof and get over. It's just a little bit too high. It doesn't hit anything. G-Men taking shots on an actor's position. I don't know if he can actually see him from that position or if he's just pre-firing. However, he does give us position, and G-Men able to return the favor. We do have a 4-on-3. The attacking team down by 1. Swooty knows somebody's got to be in this bazaar. Green Theft Auto is using that radio. Swooty's going to be able to hear that if he gets a little bit closer, if he doesn't already hear it. No one's currently watching. Ah, my bad. I didn't see Silent Night. Silent Night in the dark hallway. More shots out. I believe that was on 404's position. Swooty should be able to hear Green Theft Auto. Just trying to get sight on him. Chief Pineapple's pushing up. Swooty needs to be careful about this left side. Silent Night will be able to see him if he pushes up much further. We'll keep the camera back for now. 404 slowly creeping up in the distance. Another blind grenade. Very slow movements by all 3 members of G-Men, but they are getting in the thick of it. Swooty is not watching out left side. He takes shots on a knacker. Silent Knight's going to be able to step up and take out Swooty. Only 2 remaining members of G-Men, but they are attacking from opposite sides. Chief Pineapple, of course, now knows where Silent is.
One's still over by me.
Silent is able to hear the not-so-silent Chief Pineapple, and he calls him out. 404 with the smoke on objective. That's going to make a little bit of chaos right there on the objective. Hoping to get someone to move and get a pick right here. Now, Chief Pineapple should have heard Silent Night, and they do trade. 404 has pushed in. He's going to try and go for the back cap. However, Steven is currently sitting there. 404 can actually cap from inside that room. He does not actually have to go up front. All right, he hears the knacker running around. 50 seconds left. They may have heard 404 because they seem to both be converged in this courtyard. A knacker peeks the back way, and 404 takes down a knacker. However, Steven is aware of his position. Steven's now going to make a push upstairs. 404 now knows where he's at. 404 could potentially move right here in this corner and cap. He takes out Green Theft Auto. It is 1-on-1. Steven's able to come around from behind. And Steven secures the first point for Animal House. And he is very, very excited with that result. And just like that, we are all tied up at 1-1. Already a fun round to watch. I expect this to be very close all the way through, which is exactly what you're looking for, especially on a weeknight match. We are waiting for the last member to get ready up. 40 seconds left in the pre-round countdown. And we have all members ready up. Going to be starting in any moment now. And here we go with round number 3. Now we do have an eastern courtyard objective. Lots of spots that you can actually protect the objective from. Blue room, across the street, in these rooms, and the alleyway, as well as a staircase that looks out into the bazaar. So a couple different options from a defensive front. It's going to be interesting to see how G-Men space themselves. It looks like they're going to keep one way back here in a great position. It's going to be very hard for the G-Man of Team G-Men to be spotted. He's going to look for anyone coming down that far flank. Now, we already have a very quick push. Great Theft Auto's already made the bazaar. He is firing on, I believe that's 404. Yes, 404. Swooty knows he's there, but he is not peeking. He knows he has cover from that side. He's making sure they don't come through that smoke. Hard push right now by Steven. He's going to be able to look in that staircase. And grenade is out. No, I'm sorry, that was a smoke. It was a grenade and a smoke. Trying to figure out where they're going to push from first, but it looks like they're all pushing at the same time. They're all getting in position. There we go. We do have shots on Steven. And the G-Man all the way back in this back corner is actually able to tag the G-Man. Will the Wisp also down by Chief Pineapple on this back side. Silent Knight down Swooty with a grenade. Chief Pineapple finishes Will the Wisp. Biggie Smalls now moving. Silent Knight hit by 404. We're going to follow Biggie Smalls. He's going for the revive right here on Swooty. Green Theft Auto is making the move as well. There is the revive. Grenade is going to go over the wall. Green Theft Auto moves just quick enough. He gets on the inside and he sees Biggie Smalls. He takes him out. Swooty is now going to follow suit and he takes out Swooty. We're now 2 on 3. Green Theft Auto is tagged by Chief Pineapple. Great shots from across the street. That was long range. He is not out. A knacker now knows where he's located, but now Green Theft Auto has been finished off. It is 1 on 3. A knacker knows where 1 is currently positioned. I believe we have teammates shooting at each other. A knacker does have plenty of time left with 3 members. All the members of G-Men are converging on the objective now. You have Chief Pineapple who's going to be inside the blue room. The G-Man, he is going to be watching anybody coming down the alley, either one of those alleys. And then you have 404 who's going to be sitting right on that objective. If he goes down, everyone knows where the last member is, providing they have a correct head count of remaining members. The knacker's taking his time trying to find anyone peeking. He suspects that 404 could be in that room. He would be correct. 404 needs to keep his head down. .404 peeks the first window. If he peeks this window, a knacker's going to see him, and he sees a knacker first, and he is able to secure the point for G-Men. That is 2 rounds for G-Men. Every round so far has been on the defensive side. And with that being said, it is now Animal House's turn to defend the same objective. And we do have both teams ready. Correction, we are waiting for one more member. And with that, we are going to be getting into round number 4 for map number 1. Currently, G-Men in the lead, 2-1. We are still in this northern courtyard objective. Animal House still keeping it lighthearted, even though they're down by 1. They are not worried. They're going to hit their positions. It looks like, once again, G-Men are going to stay a little more bunched. They're not going to go for the huge flank right off the bat. It does look like we are going to have Biggie Smalls who will go for that huge flank. Everyone else, we have 2 who are going to be holding, looking for anything coming through the bazaar, and then we're going to have 2 that are going to be progressing through that northern bazaar. Silent Knight actually pushes across in a really good position on the second story. It's going to be very important that he stays completely silent, as his name suggests, because it is very likely they will run up into that room and he can get a couple free kills right there. We do have a Knacker. He's going to be watching his backside, which is exactly where Biggie Smalls is going to be pushing. In a great position. It's going to be so hard for a Knacker to get shot. He saw that movement right there. He's going to wait for him to turn this corner. Maybe they don't see each other. Try and see from his position. Actually, it does not look like a Knacker was able to see him.
Nobody northwest yet.
There he goes. Now he sees him.
Northwest.
He did not land the shot, so he has given up his position. There's now 2 members. Knacker able to get out of those shots. A grenade is out. Is that going to be far enough? It is not. Meanwhile, we do have 1 member who has made it into the courtyard. He is in that dark hallway. We have another member who is under Silent Night. Both of them moving very silently. Still 5 up for both teams. And Green Theft Auto is able to take out 404. I believe, yes, that was out here in the middle of the road as our camera gets stuck. But Chief Pineapple takes out Green Theft Auto. Silent Night takes out Chief Pineapple. So Silent Night has cleared his building. The G-Man now knowing that Silent Night is located out in the bazaar. Alright, Silent Night making moves. See if he can get a better vantage point. Get somebody peeking out. Silent Night now steps out. G-Man should be able to see this. He does, and he takes out Silent Night. Silent Night maybe getting a little too aggressive right there. And here we go. My favorite part of the new updates. We do have a drone. If I can see it, there it is. This drone is going to give offense quite the vantage point. They're going to be able to point out the last few people. However, Knacker able to see the long-range drone, and he takes it out. They probably did not get very much use out of the drone at all. That was quite a shot to even be able to see that. I was struggling finding it myself. These boys do not play around with their technology, I'm telling you what. The G-Man moving very slowly. He actually has quite a ways to go before he reaches anyone. Swooty with the long-range shots on Steven, able to take him out in the blue room. Biggie Smalls now takes that vantage point. Now Biggie Smalls is going to be able to see Box Toys in the corner. And the last remaining member is a Knacker who's going to be able to see anybody push across if they move without smoke. If the G-Man can actually get the kill right there on Box Toys, a Knacker may not have enough time to get over here and defend the point. Biggie Smalls now pushing up. It's going to be very hard to see Box Toys the way he's positioned crouched low. You could just see his feet. And a Knacker shooting at G-Man. I don't know if he sees Box Toys. He drops his weapon. He's going for the cap. I don't know what he's doing. Not quite sure what just happened. So I'm not sure exactly what just happened on that push-up, but we do still have the G-Man. And I forgot about Swooty in the corner. Swooty coming in with another crucial knockdown. Box Toys is the last remaining member, and they are right near each other. And just like that, G-Man able to take out Animal House once again. And we are now 3-1. And I also just realized that we are not on quarantine, so let's fix that really quick. We are on Bazaar. That'd be a misclick. I think I even said quarantine. But surely I meant Bazaar. And there we go. I think subliminally I wanted them to be on quarantine. That's what it was. But quarantine has actually been banned for this match. G-Men so far have proven to be maintaining that upper hand. Swooty with 5 kills, 2 deaths. 404, 5 kills, 3 deaths. On the other side, Green Theft Auto, 5 kills as well, just more deaths. He's going to take Animal House right here. They're going to need some points. If G-Men are able to get a defense right here, that will be the map. And we are here with round number 5, ready to go. We do have early shots by G-Men. So, of course, Animal House is going to know where they spawned. However, typically the defensive side is going to spawn near the objective. So it's not quite as much of an advantage as if Animal House would have fired. Animal House, I would not be surprised if they go for a quick push here. Already up into the courtyard. They're going to push straight up the road. Green Theft Auto calling for the hold. Pretty decent defense by G-Men. They got the mini market covered. They got Blue Room covered. They got the entire street covered by Swooty. That's actually a really good position by Swooty. And then the entire northern approach is blocked.
Be careful.
Green Theft Auto has made it across the street. Let's actually follow him in. He's going to have the first opportunity here. Knacker not too far behind. but making a decent amount of sound. All right, we now have two members of MARSOC across the street. They're going to be moving up on Biggie Small's position. Knacker still standing up, making quite a bit of sound. Biggie Smalls is going to be able to hear that. We are getting a push at the same time through Northern Bazaar by Steven and Box Toys. A grenade is out. That's going to be on the objective in front of the street. So that's going to be a smoke grenade. A Knacker's now going to push up. There's another smoke grenade. This will be blocking that alleyway. Silent Knight blocking G-Man's line of sight. He's going to make a move across to the white car. Shots are on, pre-firing in the mini-market. Silent Knight is able to get up into the forward blue room. 404 with the long-range shots on Green Theft Auto. However, Silent Knight does make it up to the objective. Silent Knight is on the objective right now. The G-Man not responding. No one responding. That smoke is going to hold. Silent Knight is going for the 2-point cap. Will he be able to get it? And yes! Silent Knight, very, very excited with the 2 points. Outstanding movement. They sacrificed one member to get the second member inside that smoke. And unfortunately for G-Men, no one was there to recover. And that is going to be 2 points and a tie game for Animal House. Excellent, excellent work. That's what you want to see. That's fun gameplay. Just outstanding work. Silent Knight, very excited about that. I love when you hear the passion in some of the players. We might take our game seriously, but man, do we have fun doing it. Also, I do want to thank you for the bits. Looks like it's Planus and Durafin. Thank you guys for the bits. That just goes right back into the VR Master League. Helps bring you casts like this, which may or may not be a good thing. All right, and here we go. We are going to move right back into our sixth and final round. Animal House, now with the momentum, now on the defensive side. All they have to do is defend right here, and they will have a very, very large deficit come from behind victory. G-Men on offense, proving that they're not afraid to get in there and mix it up on the MARSOC side. This is a very important round for both teams. And we are going to get another quick push by Biggie Smalls. Green Theft Auto gives away his position. Biggie Smalls with a great initial push. Shots on Green Theft Auto. Biggie Smalls waiting for the crossover. No, Green Theft Auto just moves up to this building. Biggie's making a lot of sound. Green may have heard that. We have another push up. Steven is now pushing up. And Biggie is taken out by Green and finished off. However, Chief Pineapple able to get the shots onto Green. Great heads-up play, and that is a 1-for-1. Steven is now pushed up to a very forward defensive position. G-Man, if he pushes through here without any smoke, Steven's going to be able to get another kill. Most of the defensive side holding those positions. Steven just barely peeking this corner. Trying to just get any view that he can. They're both peeking those windows, but at different times. Neither one able to see each other. Steven may have gotten a glimpse just then. And a knacker able to take out Swooty on the push way on that north side. And they do see each other. Steven gives up his position. He does not land the shots on G-Man. He's going to throw a smoke frag? It's a bad grenade, whatever it was. Because it did hit that window sill. Steven now going to try and push up. G-Man now holding that window. It's very confusing, DG-Man and G-Man. Not quite sure what angle G-Man's expecting him to come through. This may just be a defensive position. G-Man not wanting to get tagged, trying to find a way out. He's kind of trapped where he's at. Sorry for swinging the camera around so much. There is 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. G-Man still sitting back. No one really pushing up, trying to get those picks. But they are at the disadvantage. 404. Look at that Central Bazaar, waiting for Steven to push up just a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's going to move. They are very happy with their position. Silent Knight is now pushed up just a little bit. He needs to be careful peeking that blue room. Chief Pineapple, if he moves up, he could potentially see him. All right, G-Man has made it out. Chief Pineapple now on the move. Looks like he's going to go through the white car. Silent Knight is holding that alleyway. Let's actually move to Silent's position. Chief Pineapple is on his belly. And Chief Pineapple able to see him through the crate. Silent Knight is down and out. It is all even once again. Steven is now pushing up on G-Man, and G-Man is able to take Steven out right in the open. I don't know why he pushed quite that hard. So they're going to send 2 through the east side. They're going to send 1 through the south side. It is 3 on 2. Animal House now man down. 1:40 left. Marsot does not have long. They need this point right here. All right, we have 1 pushing all the way north. And shots on Blackstoys. He is down. And Knacker, the last remaining hope for G-Man. And he's in a bad position. He can be seen from so many angles. They now know where he's at. A Knacker with shots on 404. 404 with great defense. A Knacker's going to have to move all the way out of this building. Grenade coming over the building. Looks like both of those are smokes. A Knacker hit once. A Knacker hit twice. Here's the push. The G-Man is now sneaking up from behind a Knacker. A Knacker is in a lot of trouble. He is in a very bad spot. He does not have any cover. He now decides to make his move. He's going to be able to push up on 404, who's by the red truck. And unfortunately for him, 404 was waiting. And that is going to be map number 1 going to G-Men. Great way to completely stay composed on that map, making sure that they didn't get frazzled from that 2-point cap, and they were able to secure the victory for map number 1. Now we are going to be switching over to map number 2. And we'll stand by to get word for which map that will be. Now keep in mind the ban list is Subway and Quarantine. So you will not be seeing either one of those played tonight. And with the crowd favorite, we are going to be on Cargo. Now this is a very, very short map. There is one in particular special rule that both teams will be abiding by, and that is the fact that you have to wait 15 seconds before throwing frag grenades. Any of the small maps, you're required to wait 15 seconds before prepping or throwing a frag or flash grenade. You can, however, use smoke grenades. The 3 maps, I believe there's 3 different maps that you cannot use the early grenades, and that is going to be Tanker, Cargo, and Suburbia. All right, and we are ready to get into round number 1 here on, I wanted to say Tanker, but we are playing Cargo, and G-Men on the Marsoc side with the first push. This is a very narrow map. So a lot of the action is going to be right in front of you. No big chances for huge flanks. Shots already by Green Theft Auto, and 404 is able to actually land those shots. A knacker's been spotted by Biggie Smalls. 3 members in that central building. Grenade is going to be on Biggie Smalls' location. Biggie Smalls retreats out the back, and he makes it just barely. The G-Man is able to actually hold that crate as a defensive point as well. Still 3 members. The G-Men able to take out a knacker in the back corner. And 2 more have quickly gone down. Steven and Silent Knight is all on Box Toys here. He has been spotted by 404. He moves around the side. He sees Swooty. He takes out Swooty with the quick reload. And a grenade on Box Toys. Box Toys flanks are on the backside. There is smoke on that side. He's not going to be able to see anything. Box Toys in a bad position. 404 is going to be sneaking from behind Box Toys. Biggie Smalls pushes right into Box Toys. Box Toys takes him out. Moves around. G-Man's going to be sneaking from this backside. 404 on the front, and he gets hit from the side by Chief Pineapple. And that is going to be round 1 going to G-Men. With 1 map down and 1 point on map number 2, G-Men clearly with the momentum here. It's going to take Animal House. They're going to need a turnaround right here. They're going to need to start getting some points. Now, one good thing about this map is because it is small, it does seem to not caters quite as strongly on the defensive side. It seems that any round could go to either team about evenly. So what that means typically is you're in for a lot of fun. We do have the exact same objective. Animal House will now be pushing forward. It'll be interesting to see if anybody uses this long tunnel here. It could very easily be a death trap. However, it's also a lot of fun if you can make it all the way through and sneak behind the enemy. And with that, we are going to be getting into round number 2. This time we're going to sit back on the defensive side.
Wait, I didn't bring smoke, so I'm fucked.
I got smoke.
You want smoke right now? Wait, Biggie, you're gonna do the thing? Or no, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here and watch the lane first, and then I'll let Biggie. Biggie, see if you can do it first. You're gonna do the quick.
All right, we do have some quick smokes here. They're going to make it all the way to objective. Those are actually very long-range smokes. All of them landing far. And Swooty able to clear out 2 immediately. Great shots by Swooty. Now Bystoids is going to be coming up behind 404, and he takes out 404. Swooty has now moved around. He's going to see Green Theft Auto. No, Biggie Smalls takes out Green Theft Auto, and Swooty clears out G-Man. That is a team kill. The Knacker's going for the cap. Swooty able to close that in. Bystoids able to take out 2 members, and Biggie Smalls, the last remaining member for either team, clears it up. What a fast round. Oh my goodness, that was incredibly fast, and that is going to be another point for G-Men. That, when I said that a lot of fun things can happen on a small map, that's exactly what I mean. Everybody taking out each other in some cases. Wow. That was just, I would say controlled chaos, but I don't feel anything was controlled there. That was uncontrolled chaos. All right, it does look like we actually lost a member of G-Men. I don't know if they're going to use the timeout and bring in a new one, or if it was just a quick drop, but currently the mid-round timer is counting down, and we have 35 seconds on that mid-round timer. Now, the way the rules go in VR Master League is you are granted 2 timeouts. I believe, this is off the top of my head, I haven't looked at it recently, I believe they can be 10-minute timeouts, and they cannot be consecutive. You at least have to play around in between them. Alright, so it does look like we do have a pause. And there we go. It was just a quick dropout. We do have our 5th man already back. And we'll be up and going in just a moment. And we are back in with round number 3. Quite the fun objective. You can actually defend it in this dark alleyway. There are some pretty good vantage points from this backside to be able to defend that objective. It'll be curious to see if that is what Animal House indeed plans on doing. This time we're going to stay on Animal House's defensive side. Here we go. You see how rounds can start very quickly. Shots already on Green Theft Auto. Full range shots. Green Theft Auto is going to get in that back alleyway. A pretty central hold right here by Animal House. And that is I believe that's going to be a frag grenade. And it is too short. It will not hit the target. Another one. That was actually a great frag. However, no one was in that doorway. If they were standing in that doorway, that would have taken out Swooty. Swooty just far enough to the side. 404 taking out Box Toys. Chief Pineapple taking out Silent Night. 2 defenders already down, but 1 G-Man was taken out in the process. G-Man in a very strong central position. I didn't realize how far up he had pushed. He actually came all the way through the tunnel for Chief Pineapple to tag him. That was a very aggressive push for the defensive side. Everything slows down quite a bit. Marsoc in position. Very, very strong position. Taking control of the center of the map. Only a few places hide back. And that is a frag grenade that is going to land right in front of a Knacker. Great throw by the G-Man. Now Knacker is revivable. It looks like Steven is going to go for this. Steven runs past the container. Now he goes for it. And there's the revive. However, the G-Man, I'm not even sure how he was able to see from there. He takes out one, and Steven is now revivable. That one even caught me by surprise. I'm not quite sure how he was able to see from that position. Then again, it could have just been my camera angle. So the last standing member is Green Theft Auto. Now, once again, as I said, he does have this entire alleyway. Actually, he does not. He's on the wrong side of that box. So there's only going to be one way for him to go, and that is going to be forward. No one is currently watching the objective, but we do have a team kill. G-Man takes out Chief Pineapple, but he is revivable. And there's the revive. Let's get back over here on Green Theft Auto. Biggie Smalls letting his presence be known. Green Theft Auto turns that corner. Biggie Smalls doesn't back down, and he finishes it off. And that is going to be point number 3 for G-Men. G-Men coming out big on map number 2, already with 1 map under their belt. If they can secure this point, they will secure the match. Now, as always, we are going to play all 3 maps, because once the match is won, the other team is trying to gain as many points as they can to mitigate how much MMR they lose. So just winning the match is not enough when you're dealing with MMR. If you win, you're guaranteed to gain MMR. If you win very strongly against a difficult opponent, you will gain more MMR than if you have a very small win versus an equal or a lesser ranked opponent. So both of these teams being so evenly ranked, they want a very, if I were G-Men, I would want a very, very large point spread here, because that's going to push them up higher in the ranks. But Animal House, if for some reason they give up the point right here and they do end up losing, they want to get every other point that they possibly can on map number 3 to mitigate how much damage they're going to take in their MMR rating. However, we've seen it before. Animal House was able to come from behind and tie it up. That would be excellent to see right now. And here we go. We are going to have the exact same objective, but the roles are going to be flipped. We are on round number 4. Animal House. Nothing to lose, but everything to gain right here. They need points. Silent Night trying to predict their movements, and he is right. All 4 members do cross, and we are stuck on a pipe. Green Theft Auto is going to push up very far. He beat G-Man to the spot. G-Man did not see him cross. He is in a great position here. Frag is out. Is it going to hit Biggie Smalls? It's a smoke grenade. Swooty able to take out Steven. Green Theft Auto should have heard those, but he saw Biggie Smalls cross. Chief Pineapple Drops his tablet. He's going to be holding that spot. Swooty. Naked Express is not. He gets tagged by Silent Knight. Green Theft Auto is now poked out. He turns the corner. He makes it to the side. Biggie Smalls holding that position. He's going to go for the cap right here. Chief Pineapple has not looked. Green Theft Auto could get the cap. He's still capping. No one is looking at objective, and he gets the objective again. That is the second full team up cap for Animal House. That is twice with the majority of their members up that G-Men have been capped on thanks to great movement and smoke placements by Animal House. Outstanding round for Animal House, and just like that, they are back in it. They do need defense. They need 1 point of defense right here. This is going to be their biggest defensive round so far this match. And thank you, Rafnek, for the timeout clarification. So the first timeout is 10 minutes. The second timeout is a 15-minute timeout. Beyond those 2 timeouts, a decision has to be made instantly whether you're going to withdraw from the rest of the match or if you're going to continue man down. And correction, other way around. Thank you, guys. 15 minutes for the first timeout, 10 for the second. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, and now we are going to have a South Central objective for round number 5. We're actually going to follow G-Men coming in on this one. I'm expecting a very, very quick push here. They definitely want to stop this momentum. They want to end it right here. That was actually a bad grenade. He actually, never mind. It looked like the trail had hit off of the wall in front of him, but it did not. It was actually a good grenade. Here's actually a very quick push as expected. G-Man has made it up into the middle. Swooty not far off. Biggie Smalls lagging back just a little bit. Swooty already going for his first reload. He grabs that frag grenade. Frag grenade's going to roll up, and it is going to miss, but a great grenade to roll it under that door. Just a second later, Silent Knight would have been tagged by that. Excellent grenade. Boxtoids with a great position is going to be able to see underneath. We do have one grenade out, but Swooty is going to be able to pick up G-Man. Another grenade out on Biggie Smalls. He's going to be revivable as well if anyone is able to get to him without getting tagged. Here we go. Chief Pineapple is going to go around. He has the syringe in hand, and there is another revive. However, Silent Knight takes out 404. G-Man is down to player. Silent Knight with the call-outs. He heard Swooty. Grenade on Green Chief Pineapple, and another member is down. They're running out of syringes. He may not be able to get revived. We are down 2.5 members of G-Men. Great defense so far by Animal House. They need these points. Swooty, I believe, has been seen through the wall.
The middle house, in front of red box. Keep eyes on tunnel.
Silent Knight directing traffic just as a captain should do, doing a great job keeping a level head. It does look like we are going to get a revive. However, Swooty went for the revive. Neither one of them has a syringe. No revive possible. They need to go pick up a down member's syringe. But they may not have time or the ability to do that. They may just be proceeding with 2. Green Theft Auto in great position. Swooty has a grenade on Green's position, and that does hit. Green not quite able to get around the corner of that box. Biggie Smalls sees a knacker. A knacker's down, but not out. Silent Night now to the side. Does he go for the revive? Swooty and Silent Night taking shots. Box Toys moves up for the revive. And we are back up to 4 on Animal House. Green Theft Auto still revivable. We did lose another member of G-Men. It's down to Swooty. Swooty takes out Steven. Steven was going for the revive. Both members are revivable now. These guys will not drop. A knacker moves across and he picks up Steven. Steven taken out again. Shot from a knacker. Silent Night shoots through the crate. A knacker goes for the revive again. He has to use Green Theft Auto syringe. And there we go. Another member up by Animal House. And Animal House able to get the final shot. A knacker with the kill. This is twice in a row. Animal House has come from behind, and we are all tied up 3-3 on map number 2. It all comes down to this. This is Animal House's life on the line. If they do not get this point right here, then that will be match for G-Men. G-Men wanting to put this one away. They do not want it to go to 3 because anything can happen on map number 3. I don't know about you guys, but this has been a good match so far. Anytime you can be down by 3 or 2 points and bring it back to a tie going into the last round, that is always fun. All right, looks like everyone is readied up. We are going to be on the exact same objective. This time we are going to follow Animal House coming in. Just waiting for them to start it up. 10 seconds left on the pre-round clock. And here we go with round number 6. This is going to be the big one right here.
Save one smoke. We need like 4 though. Okay, we need like 4 smokes.
Oh, do you want me to throw smoke or? I'll throw smoke.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
I'll just hold this left smoke.
We already, hey, don't wait, man. We already got
Let's do it, boys. Come on.
And here we go. Here goes the push. You heard the strategies. Lots of shots out early. A knacker shooting at Swooty. 404 has made it around this left side. Green Theft Auto made it into the center building. Grenades are coming out everywhere. Another smoke. That smoke is going to be on objective. That was a great smoke. Another smoke. Swooty is blind. Silent Night taken out. And Silent Night takes out Biggie Smalls and the G-Men with the frag grenade. Now, and G-Man finished up with another one. Green Theft Auto shot in the back. Swooty pushes up. This is chaos, people. 4 members of Animal House still alive. An hacker taken down. Chief Pineapple takes out Box Toys. Box Toys takes out Chief Pineapple. It is a trade. Silent Night, Swooty right next to each other. Silent Night is now taken out. We have 1 member of Animal House versus 2 members of G-Men. This is what you want to see on the last point, potentially, for Animal House. Now, Steven, he has made it to the back of the map. Steven is in a great position here. They do not know where Steven's at. He has made it to the farthest point that he could possibly make it. He's going to hold this position. Swooty is now going to check this corner, and he's going to be taken out by Steven. It is 1-on-1. Steven versus 404. 404 is now going to have to fall back towards the objective. Who is going to have the quick reflexes here? That is ultimately what's going to come down to. There will not be a cap. 404 is going to see to that. He's going to keep eyes on objective. Steven, he's going to hold that position for as long as he possibly can. He has 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. He's going to be able to hear 404 moving around. 404 believes he knows where he's at. He's going to make a full flank here. 404, if he has a frag grenade, he can lob it over the side. I do not think he has any more grenades. He does not. He's going to be holding this back position. Now, if Steven heard that movement, Steven has the upper hand. If Steven did not hear that movement, 404 is in a great spot. 404 obviously does not know that Steven is to his left, or else he wouldn't be focusing so heavily downfield. He knows that he could potentially be there. Steven, he is glued to the sights. He is not going to move. It is one-on-one. Now, the issue is, so much chaos happened, I highly doubt either player knows that it's one-on-one. I highly doubt that. There was no way to get a accurate head count. Excuse me. Steven, he's standing up. He should not be standing. You're going to make too much sound. But he is moving as slow as possible. Neither member wanting to give an inch, and they are mere feet from each other. Any mistake here will be the round. Whichever one gives up sound first, that's going to be it. And Steven is the first one to give up sound, but he makes a quick move. He knows where 404 is at. He makes a quick move across. 404 is going to hold that position. Now, the good news for Steven is 404 thinks that he could potentially move middle. 404 no longer likes his spot as much. And that's probably the best call for Steven. Make a full flank. Live to fight another day. He still has 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, Steven can actually make it to this corner and cap. If 404 does not move, it will be a clear cap. However, he throws the smoke on the objective. That's going to alert 404 that he needs to move up. 404 has not budged. Steven is going with a full flank. He has 2 minutes left. 404 still not budging. There we go. 404 now with the slow creep up. He wants to make sure he doesn't get shot in the back. At this point, both of them are in, they have no clue where the other one's at anymore. This can go either way. I'm telling you, it's going to come down to a quick reflex shot. Who is able to land it first? Because my prediction is they are going to see each other at the exact same time. I don't know if 404 saw him. They just crossed paths. I don't know if 404 saw him or not. He is definitely eyeing that side. I believe 404 saw a glimpse of him just there. See if we can get a little bit of a vantage point where we can see these shots. Steven is now going to push up. He made some sound, but he's too far away. That's not going to be heard. 35 seconds left. Steven makes another turn. Steven's going to turn the corner. Steven has 30 seconds to make a decision. 404, he's going to turn the corner. Steven has not seen him. And 404 is able to secure the win for G-Men. And that is it for round number 2. Outstanding play for 404. And that is going to be map number 2. And unfortunately, for Animal House, that is going to be the game. Now, as I stated earlier, we are going to go into a third map. This is to determine how many points Animal House goes down and how many points G-Men goes up. Give us just a moment for the lobby to reset. And map number 3 is going to be good old Suburbia 1. Looks like we're going to get into it pretty quick. And here we go with round number 1 of match number 3. This is going to be the final map for this matchup. We have G-Men. They're going to be on the defensive side. We do have objective on red car. Now this objective with enough smoke, you can come right down lane number 2. I'm sorry, lane number 3. And you can cap from the backside of that car. Now G-Men with a lot of pressure off for getting the win, but they have to remember they need these points. They need these points to make sure that they gain the most possible points. Now, shots already through the brush. Swooty with a frag grenade takes out 3! He takes out 3 with 1 grenade! He cleans up 1! He cleans up 2! He cleans up 3! Silent Knight is going to be able to turn. No, Silent Knight backs out. Blackstoy runs past Swooty. Swooty's going to stand up. No, he doesn't. How did he not hear Blackstoy's? He could get another one right here. All he needs to do is peek. But he heard Silent Knight. And there it is. There's the pickup. That is 4 for Swooty. Actually, sorry. Steven was given a team kill because his grenade finished off one of the downed members. So G-Man knocked 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, Swooty knocked 4. However, Silent Knight is finally able to clean up Swooty. We're going to follow Silent Knight through this one. No one is going to be able to see Silent Knight until he makes it up in the front yard. They are all happy with their positions. I believe that was I don't know what that was. Sounded like a frag grenade landing. However, it was not. We do have Biggie Smalls. He is going to be watching lane number 1. 404 is watching lane number 3. So lane number 2 is fairly open right now. The G-Man is going to be able to see that all the way across. Now that is a grenade right on Biggie Smalls. However, it's a smoke grenade followed by a second smoke grenade. If those were frags, that would have been a bad day for Biggie Smalls. That landed right at his feet. And like that, Silent Knight showing his experience. He lets his presence known on one side. Everybody's now looking that way. He's going to make a flank. He knows better than to throw smoke and then move on that smoke immediately. And there is a grenade that's going to go out on the corner. It's going to be on G-Man. It rolls way back in the back. It was actually a very good grenade, just a little too far. G-Man now knows right where Silent's going to be coming from. Silent's going to throw another grenade. And just a little bit far again. And by a little bit, I mean a very little bit. 404 may need to clean himself after that grenade. Both of those grenades right on point. Silent Knight knowing the most likely places that people are going to be. And he guessed right. Another grenade. How many grenades has he picked up off of friendlies? 404 is now going to peek. Those smokes indicate exactly where Silent Knight's going to be coming from. Silent Knight turns his back. 404 says, I got you, buddy. And 404 cleans it up. And that is going to be point G-Men with 4 of their 5 members up. Outstanding work by Swooty on that one to get the 3 kills, kind of 3.5 kills. However, the point is going to go to G-Men, and we didn't select the map. Why did the maps rotate on me? I know why they rotated on me. Because I misclicked. So that one was cargo, and then map number 3 is suburbia. See if that's correct now. There we go. And G-Men with another point. Animal House, they need as many points as possible here. Time is running out. They need a 4-1 victory if they can. Alright, and we are going to have the exact same objective. However, this time we are going to see a G-Men pushing forward. And here we go with round number 2. This time we're going to sit back on the defensive side. Let's see where Animal House are going to place themselves. He chucks his knife on the roof. He is not accidentally stabbing himself today. Looks like that's the entire team strategy there. Knives all over the place. Shots are out. That happened really, really quick. Okay, that is suppressive fire. Suppressing fire. Maybe he could have potentially seen Swooty. That is a grenade. It does look like a frag grenade. Grenades by both sides.
One was mine.
We do have Chief Pineapple looking mighty comfortable with his carpet right now. Swooty in the playground. You pretty much have a very similar defensive position, except Anacker's in a little bit of an aggressive position, but not a bad position at all. It is going to be very hard for him to see Chief Pineapple if Chief Pineapple stays laying on the ground. Now that smoke is going to pull a lot of attention onto that center location. Biggie Smalls just firing. Doing as much distracting as possible. Anacker not pulling his attention. Very good discipline right now by Anacker. He knows. Second he turns his back, he's going to get shot in the back. Biggie Smalls now with a slow push-up. All 5 members of both teams still alive. That is going to be a grenade by Green Theft Auto. I believe that's a flash grenade, and he did nothing but flash Silent Night. We have another smoke grenade. It's going to be actually in a good spot to block Steven from being able to see objective. So many grenades, so many shots. It is still 5-5, people. And there we go. Chief Pineapple able to crawl around the corner. He is able to take out Anacker. We're down to 4 defenders. Biggie Smalls now looking for a little push. He needs to be careful because he's definitely shooting through the goalpost right now. You have Silent Night and Green Theft Auto on both sides. Shots are out. G-Man taking out Box Toys. Silent Night has now turned his back towards G-Man, but he did take out Biggie Smalls. Let's move the camera back a little bit. Get a bigger picture. We do have a grenade that is going to be out. It is going to hit nobody. And what a great grenade! All the way over the house. He takes out Silent Night. He turns on Steven. He takes out Steven. The G-Man definitely showing his worth right now. Excellent play. Green Theft Auto, the last remaining member of Animal House. 404, he is going to be pushing down this eastern road. Swooty still on his belly. They're not really wanting to push up for a cap at this time. Looks like Swooty has a good idea of where he could be located. He's holding this back corner. Shots all the way across. Those are just blind fire shots. Everyone thinks he's back there behind the red. Two minutes left. 4 members of G-Men still alive. Swooty is now pushed up just a little bit. If he pushes any more, Green Theft Auto is going to be able to see him. But as soon as he fires, no, Swooty is going to peek. He's going to see Green Theft Auto. Green Theft Auto turns his back at the wrong time. And Swooty with another kill. And that is point for G-Men. to 6. If Animal House can get 4 points, they can tie it up in points. Now keep in mind, just because they tie it up, they still will lose MMR and G-Men will go up in MMR. But the amount in which those numbers happen is determined by how close of a match it was. Now this could be a fun one. We do have a garage objective. What that means is that you can actually cap from back behind the garage. You can cap from inside the building. You can cap from inside the garage. So it should be a lot of fun watching this one. And we do not have our overlay. There we go. All right, and we are going to have a full right side push. A very quick push. We do have one who's going to flank all the way around that left side. Silent Night. Oh, well, we're in a tree. Silent Night already spying out that central door. The G-Man, he's upstairs. No one's peeking the window currently. Green Theft Auto actually just made a great push. 404 is in a very unique spot. Usually they would be back behind this barricade to provide just a little bit of cover. I don't think he quite knows where he wants to go at this time. Very strange spot. Green Theft Auto, if he can push up, he can get a free kill right here. If he can do it silently. Here comes the push. We do have more grenades coming out in that central location. I just realized, actually, we lost one G-Men member is down but not out. Not sure what, oh, it is over here in the playground area. Green Theft Auto still just holding. It's a very unique position for him to hold as well. You wouldn't expect defensively for them to push this side. However, he does have to be alert because when he turns this corner, if there were somebody in that top window, they would be able to get a quick shot on him. But here he goes. He is pieing that corner as you're taught to do. He didn't quite go far enough. He's checking his time. 404 has not even glanced that side, but he does hear that grenade. 404 is now going to make the move, and he takes out Green Theft Auto. Just too slow on the movement, not able to fully clear that corner, and he gives away his position. Now 404 has let himself be known. Steven now moving around on that side. We do have more grenades and another frag frag on Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls is down but not out. We have 2 G-men down but not out. 1 Animal House member who is completely out. Shots on Biggie Smalls' position through the blind smoke. Chief Pineapple holding them trash cans down. He's got his tablet out. He's going nowhere fast. 404 now holding this corner. Steven now making a move. 404 making loud sounds. Steven's going to hear that. Steven here's the shot. 404 able to tap Box Toys. A knacker able to take out Chief Pineapple. Steven's going to turn the corner. Once again, Steven does not pie all the way around. Maybe that's why 404 likes that spot. It seems like what they're doing is they're pieing, seeing no one's in that corner, and then coming back instead of just going a little bit further. Now Steven's going to move around this corner because he's gone prone. He's committed now. 404 turns and looks away. Steven, again, does not turn all the way around the corner. He pulls out his tablet. 404 should have heard that. 404 does not. He runs off. Steven is finally able to secure the kill on 404. Animal House with 2 members left. G-Man with 1 member left. Biggie Smalls giving away all the positions. Steven looks like he'll be coming through the back door here any moment. G-Man should have heard that. The G-Man, rather. Alright, the G-Man definitely knows he's upstairs. But he's not moving. Oh, because the objective's not upstairs. Hey, no one said I was a smart caster. Come on. I don't know why I thought the objective was upstairs, but it is in fact in the garage. That's going to be a smoke grenade. However, that is not going to affect the G-Man who is waiting for Steven to go out the front door. Here we go. We have both people moving up. The G-Man does see a knacker. However, G-Man has been spotted by Steven. G-Man rushes inside. Steven's going to come around through the back door. The G-Man now in the garage and shots on Steven. Steven makes it through the brush. There is no follow-up. We have a little bit of a cat and mouse. 34 seconds left. Steven's going to have to make a move here. He probably does not have time. There's a frag grenade. It is just going to miss Steven. G-Man with a full flank. Steven's going to have to go for objective. He has to move now. Steven knows he has the time. He has 17 seconds. He better have it memorized. He's putting in the code right now. 10 seconds left. G-Man's out of position. 8 seconds left. Still nothing. 5 seconds left. And there's the code. Animal House with the 3rd cap of the match. That is incredible work by Animal House. 3 caps, once on each map. That is absolutely incredible. Animal House has tied it up once again, and that's exactly what they want. They definitely want 2 more points to go ahead and finish this out and secure as many points as they possibly can as far as MMR is concerned. I'm not quite sure why the G-Man moved so far out of position. I understand why he relocated, but he just left the objective completely open. And Steven, unfortunately for G-Man, was able to sneak right up. Not even sneak, he sprinted up there and threw down the cap. And we have 15 seconds left on that pre-round clock. We are going to have the exact same objective. However, this time it is going to be G-Men who are going to be pushing up, and we're going to follow them in. And here we go. Round number 4 beginning now.
Yeah, I mean that's like six.
That's
That's
my
6
fault.
points, right? They've had a cap on every map, but it's okay.
Definitely seeing where the issues have been so far. Hopefully being able to turn that around now. G-Men are pushing up. Shots are out. I believe those are blind shots. They may have seen Chief Pineapple. More than likely those are just blind shots. We've got a heavy push. Silent Knight has made it upstairs. He's calling out positions. I believe he did see Biggie Smalls. Grenade is out. It just clips the side of the house. That would have been a perfect grenade, but there's another far grenade, and it is too far. Sorry about the camera work. That was a perfect grenade by Silent Knight, except it just clipped the frame of the house. 404, he's going to be watching that window. If Silent Knight peeks that window, which it looks like he's getting ready to do, 404 is going to be able to put shots on. But no, he is not peeking. 10 members still up. Grenade is being readied. That grenade goes over and right on the front porch. Unfortunately, no one was there to receive it. Green Theft Auto is going to be in the objective building. However, he is going to be the only one on that entire side of the road. If he gets taken out, that objective is going to be very open. Correction, Steven is over here as well, so we do have 2. Frags on this location. Silent Knight able to take out Biggie Smalls from the second window. 404 now is going to be pushing up. No, he actually holds. G-Man is actually going to be looking for that spot. As Silent Knight steps back for that window, the G-Man is going to be able to take him out. Very slow push, but looks like we're about to get some action here in the play area. Chief Pineapple is actually making a lot of sound. Even though he's crouching and crawling, he's made a lot of sound. Box Toys may have heard that. Obviously not, because he is looking around the back side. Chief Pineapple pieing that corner on the ground. Now, he definitely heard Box Toys just then. Or at least he should have. And though it took a couple extra shots, Pineapple is able to clear the shots on Box Toys. Steven now needs to stand up. We do have a kill on a knacker. Shots on Steven's position from 404. Animal House down to 3 members. Steven is taken out by Chief Pineapple. Swooty taken out by Silent Knight. Silent Knight in a very good position. Green Theft Auto is able to hold that corner as well. They are the last 2 remaining members of Animal House. The G-Man knows where Silent Knight is located. He's going to do his best to get inside that house. G-Man is actually being very quiet right now. Don't think Silent knows where he's at. Still a very slow push by G-Man. They're being very methodical. They're not rushing like they were earlier. They want to secure these last 2 points. Here's the silent approach for the G-Man. There is actually a grenade. The G-Man's actually able to take out Silent Knight. The second I turn my back, of course. G-Man able to take out Silent Knight. It is a 3-on-1. Chief Pineapple takes out Green Theft Auto on objective. That is going to be point for G-Man. As has been the theme of tonight's match, G-Man once again in the lead. 1 point left in the match for G-Man. However, Animal House showing they've had the ability to cap over and over again tonight. If they can get a cap here, they'll take the 2 points and take the final map. All right, very fun objective right here in front of the center tank. This is a very fun one on both sides, attacking and defending. It is fairly exposed. There are lots of angles where you can be hidden. There are also a lot of angles that you can attack from. It'll be very interesting to see how Animal House plays this. We are, of course, going to follow Animal House in. They are very much hoping that they can secure their 4th cap and at least take 1 map from G-Men. G-Men, of course, are going to do everything within their power to stop that. We do have a smoke grenade. It's going to make it all the way over the house. Great throw. 2 great smokes. That second smoke is actually going to really hurt 404. Other than that, a lot of shots on target. Another smoke on the left side. Frag grenade in the yard. Green Theft Auto is able to take out Swooty through the bushes. Not sure where that that smoke grenade just went all the way off the map. Don't know what the intention was for that one, but that smoke grenade is gone. It is further than the cameras render. The G-Man sitting in that front window. He is right up in the window, though. He's going to be able to get spotted. Chief Pineapple on the front porch. Another smoke grenade. That's going to roll right up, blocking any view from 404's area. You can see 404 is having trouble seeing anything. There's smoke on the center house. There's smoke in the front yard. Green Theft Auto has made up to the APC. The only reason he made it is because of that smoke in the front yard. G-Man is upstairs. Silent Night takes out Chief Pineapple. Green Theft Auto takes out 404. Silent Night takes out the G-Man. Grenade on Biggie Smalls. They're going to go for a cap right here. They're rushing for a cap. They're pinning down Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls takes out 1. We have 2 members capping. Steven is capping. No! They finished the last man. That was it. That was it. That was going to be the 4th point, and unfortunately, the kill goes out on the last member of G-Men. That is a huge break for G-Men. With 2 and potentially 3 members capping, they took out the last member. And that is going to be point for Animal House. Unfortunately, it is only going to be 1 point. We are all tied up. Seems like the theme of the day. We're all tied up. Last point, last round, last map. Animal House is going to do everything they can right here to make sure that they secure this map from G-Men. G-Men says no way. They want a 3-0 win. It's going to be very interesting to see how this